2K Sports. NBA action. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA. Very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. So I expect to see them keep the intensity up, so we should be in for a fun one.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Just 5 to shoot. Here's quickly. Rebound by the Celtics. Up top, Tatum. Covered by Johnson. Tatum against Johnson. The 3. And that's good. Jason Tatum for 3.
You expect Tatum to be around that 40% mark from deep. Very reliable from 3.
Pass to Rizachet. Down low. It's deflected. Quickly the pass to Johnson. Hawks passing it around. 3-pointer. And it's Rizachet missing. Here's Brown. Back to Tatum. Brown deciding where to go with it. Outside Tatum. Over quickly. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Tatum's got 5 now.
Oh, the control Tatum plays with is just mesmerizing.
Back to quickly. Okongwu a screen. Jacks up a 3. And Emmanuel quickly gets the 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Can't hit from in close. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Rizachet. He's covered by Brown. Johnson sends the screen for Rizachet. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Shot to stop the run. Another shot. The kick out to Tatum. Misses the three. Atlanta leading by 3. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Okongwu, the shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Okongwu's now got his second basket. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Porzingis. Fades away and sinks the tough shot.
And Porzingis has that kind of touch at 7-3. He can hurt you in there.
Quickly kicks to Daniels. Johnson outside. To the middle. Here's Risacher. Pass to Daniels. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Tatum looking around. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
He's knocking down most everything, guys. 3 of 4 here.
Now, here's Quickly. Guarded closely. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you'll find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
You know, whether he's coming off the bench or Brent starting, Immanuel Quickley can score.
IQ is something else. I mean, he finished second in the 6th Man of the Year voting in one season. He's capable of putting up 30 as a starter or as a reserve, but it's a unique perspective to sit on that bench, watch the flow of the game, and come in and be impactful. IQ does that.
And Atlanta has possession following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Risacher. Count the basket. Risacher's got 5 now.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
And Tatum is all about doing what's best for the team. Superb as a ball mover in terms of finding his teammates.
Here is Daniels. Scoreless thus far. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Boston trailing. Shoots it up. And another basket for Boston.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Checked in for Risacher. And a change for the Celtics. White's checked in. Johnson finds man. To the paint. Here's Quickly. Buries it down low. Quickly's got 7 points in the game.
Working inside quickly with good spatial awareness, sensing all things around him.
Left side, Brown. Porzingis sets the pick for White. The kick out to Brown. White looking around. They shoot again. And White with the stuff.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Jumps up, and White with the stuff.
Great effort, and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
And White, no good on that one. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
There's the screen. Here's White. It's blocked. Fast break. Here we go. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Here's White. Pass to Brown for the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's a smart pass. Get it to Brown and just let Jalen cook.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, of course, I asked Coach what his plan was about defending Jason Tatum, and he said, I told our guys just to play smart, to play up on him, but not get baited into fouls, and try to get a hand in his face. Now, that's a difficult challenge for any defense, so we'll see what happens tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the basket by Tatum.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Johnson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the inside. It's tipped. Goes up on the high post, and it's Boston with another.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game. Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
And the Hawks making a change here. Reza Shea checked in. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. And so it's Atlanta with it, trailing by 10. Here's Reza Shea. O'Neal outside. 5 on the clock. To end the run. And it's White with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Back to Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Gotta stay down on that pump fake because Brown will go right into the contact.
The Celtics shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. free throw good from Brown.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
The Hawks trail by 12. Risager with it. This game he had 10 points. Lets it fly. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Celtics lead by 12. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Royce O'Neal is out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Risacher. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Pumpkin in at the point.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And Risacher, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch at his size. That becomes very tough to contain. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Brown outside. A second chance effort. Goes up again. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Pumpkin. Drops in the tray.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defender.
Brown outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. From outside the arc. O'Neal with the rebound. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against Toronto.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That is his first foul of the game. Celtics leading by 10. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Shoots over man. Boston, no good that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Risacher. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Oh, Tatum in position. Stolen by O'Neal. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Mann, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some run out.
For Boston, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Outside Tatum. for him.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Well, you look at Hayes, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Tries a 3. Boston grabs the miss.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
And that one drops. Reza Shay's got 13.
And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
The putback, it's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Sometimes you do a little extra work, something good comes your way, and Porzingis cleans up that offensive rebound.
Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Now here's Tatum. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Pass to quickly. Now Okongwu guarded by Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly. And this kind of free throw shooting just leaves a coach shaking his head. I mean, they have been awful from the line this quarter.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. Daniels comes in for Mann. Now here's Brown. 7 points in the game. Tatum finds Brown. Tatum against Johnson. Fires for 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Reza Shea with it. He's covered by Brown. A wide open look here for Okongwu. Hits the three-point bomb. Okongwu's now got 10 points.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that
lead. Here's Reza Shea. He's got 13. And it's quickly missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
The 3 from Tatum. Okongwu grabs the board.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Johnson surveying the floor. Okongwu dishes to Daniels. Here's quickly. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now just a 2-point Boston lead.
And just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
Connects from three-point range.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Atlanta. Both good from the line that time. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 3-point lead. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Inside, Tatum, automatic.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone watching. Don't we all?
And now look at Jason Tatum. He's coming off an excellent season. Averaged about 27 points a game last season. 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And he led the charge when it came to scoring. Led the team.
Yeah, he shot the lights out all year long from a variety of spots on the floor. Love that versatility.
And Hayes throws it down.
Improving every year as a playmaker. I like quickly looking to dish it.
Celtics leading by 3. Brown outside. Outside Tatum. Fires from deep. Atlanta with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The shot's good from Quickly.
Don't let Quickly's build fool you. He can compete inside against some tough opponents.
1:16 left in the first half. Tipped away. Daniels with it. Tatum on him. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
Inside. Here's Quickly. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The 3 from Tatum. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Porzingis. And the shot falls short this time. Brown against Johnson. Pass to Quickly. A baseline J. And he hits the jumper for 2. Now it's a 3-point Atlanta lead. With 1 on the clock. Can't hit that one. It's been all about Okongwu for the Atlanta Hawks. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with Mo. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Checking out the Celtics, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong enough.
Now moving on to the Boston Celtics and the close first half they played.
One thing that's kept them close, putting in work on the offensive glass.
And that'll do it for
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Tries again, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A 2-point game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Defensively, you have to account for quickly when he's on the floor. He knows how to generate offense in a hurry.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. First free throw is good.
You get quickly out there, and he's a bit of a rascal, right? Offensively, he can score inside, he scores outside. He just causes some problems out there.
And quickly drops them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Pass to Brown. Offensive rebound. There's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 13.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
He lobs it up. Porzingis with the steal. Launches it. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Rizier with it. Brown on him. Now Rizier. He's got 13. A three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Tatum. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The shot's good from Quickly.
And we've seen some of these nights from Quickly just blowing up here offensively.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Tatum against Johnson. Tatum down low. Shot clock at 3. A 3-ball. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
The Hawks have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. Now here's Brown. He's got 9. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
See the stats for Brown.
Great showing for him last season. Checking in at about 24 points per. 5 rebounds and 3 assists.
And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't
even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Pass to Okongwu. Quickly, that's for two. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Take a look here at the numbers for Porzingis. Last season, he played outstanding, and he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And you saw what he did last year. One of the best shot blockers in the league. He anchored that defense with his ability to intimidate. And the first one at the line is good. Derek White's checked in for Brown. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. To the middle. And Okongwu slams it in.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Pass to Porzingis. Down low. It's stolen by Johnson. Finished off the break. 17 points for Riza Shea. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Here's Johnson. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Celtics have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Hawks. The lead is 2. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Atlanta making a switch here. Man's checked in. To the inside. White. And White with the stuff.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Pass to Riza Shea. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the win. And that's 19 points for Riza Shea. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top 3-point shooters. The 4th spot held by Jason Tatum.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
On the left block, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Hawks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. To the paint, deflects the pass, stolen by Tatum. And he converts the layup. 10 points for him.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Latrey. Man gets the bucket. Man's got his second bucket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Lets it go from 11. Green for 2 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Pass to Johnson. Okongwu with the screen on Tatum. Here's Johnson. Rebound Boston. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. For the lead. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Pass to Rizachet. The Hawks working the ball around.
And quickly, not just a scorer, he's also solid at finding teammates.
And the Celtics with possession here. A fader. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Quickly.
That's what Quickly wanted, to go inside and create some kind of contact.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
And Quickly drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
White, wide open. He fires. A 3-pointer, no good. Hawks have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the 3rd. Man can't hit.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Tries from 10. This one for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. 20 points for him.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
The Celtics with the lead. Porzingis passes to White. 51 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. On the wing Quickly. Pass to Johnson. Here's Buffkin. Nice covering.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
19 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Fades away. Rebounded by the Hawks.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
2 on the clock. And Quickly with the lay-in. Quickly's got 10 points in the quarter. What a performance for Immanuel Quickly. He has been the story for Atlanta. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Royce O'Neal. He's out there with Hayes. Rizachet is out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Buffkin in at the 1 spot. From past the arc, Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
This will close. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, you got to really do a better job on Tatum once he gets on the way up. Excellent at fighting his way through the defense there and still able to convert.
The Hawks trailing. Rizachet with it. Pass to Mann. Stolen by Tatum. Over to the left wing. From deep. It's rebounded by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Rizachet. White covering. Pass to Mann. 3-pointer. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle. And the dunk by Porzingis.
I don't know who's going to get up for that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
As soon as you turn it over on them, they're off to the races. They have been absolutely relentless in the open floor.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
The first one falls. And real quickly, he's checked in for the Hawks. And he makes both free throws. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Brown outside. To the wing on the left. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 22 points for him.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently,
Timeout.
the defender.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And the Hawks making a change here. Mann's checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He said they played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. You have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thanks, David. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And he makes the first.
And right now, at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
And Brown drops them both.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Into the lane. Here's Quickly. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
With it all clicking, Quickly can be dangerous, and he's showing it tonight.
Tatum against O'Neal. There's a good screen. Here's White. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Celtics lead by 4.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because he seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Here's Rizachet. Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
Back to White. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Rizachet with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Mann. Quickly with a wide open look. Off target with his 3.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And how about the decision-making by Tatum there? I mean, fantastic at just having a feel for what the defense is going to do and then creating the space there for the jump.
The Hawks again can't hit.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Outside, White. It's up a 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Quickly. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunities.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Johnson comes in for Mann.
Really known as a microwave scorer, Quickly's fearlessness is what allows him to really get cooking.
Brown outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Quickly the pass to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Boston leading by 4. Outside, White. Back to Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Risacher. White covering. Quickly looking it over. Here's Risacher. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Dyson Daniels checked in for Jackson Hayes. And here is Tatum. Porzingis passes to Brown. Here's the screen. Fires the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Johnson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here is Daniels. Pass to Risacher. And here is Johnson. The Hawks working the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Quickly for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his 2nd 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Sinks that one from the post. 24 points for him.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire 2nd half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
Johnson sets the screen for Risacher. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Celtics leading by 3. Launches a 3. The rebound by Johnson. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
A 3 from Quickly. And Boston with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now a 6-point Boston lead.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Goes up to the stripe. Okongwu kicks to Daniels. Drains it from beyond the arc. Daniels has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Man, if Daniels is hitting that, it really opens up the offense.
Driving the lane. The quick look, no good that time. The way Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Here's Risacher. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that brings them within 2 here.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Down low. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Now Daniels. Over Porzingis. The Hawks again can't hit. And so they foul intentionally. There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. For 3. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And stolen by Tatum. And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal. Team's fourth. At the line for the Celtics. Number 29. Taking 2 shots.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Faint looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
So we see Boston get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed you.
Much appreciated, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Up next, the Spurs taking on... Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the weekend with some Saturday night basketball. When you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Clock at 6. Here's Castle, guarded by Sharp. Castle misses. Avdia passes to Sharp. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
It's his first trip to the line.
Sharp, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Sharp. Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Got a hand on it. They recover it. Wembanyama with a bucket. Here's Sharp. His last outing, he had 20. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Klingon pulls it down. Here's Portland now. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year. And that one's good. Sharp.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Pass to Castle. There's the 3. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Henderson, the pass to Avdia. Outside Sharp. Back to Avdia. Henderson with it. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Outside Wembanyama. Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Outside Sharp. Back to Henderson. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound San Antonio. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, DA.
And Allie, thanks.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Offensive rebound. This one for 3. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Here's the group of players who had the most steals in the league last season. 5th on the list, Victor Wembanyama.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Stolen by Wembanyama. Williams against Henderson. Here's Castle. For 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Avdia with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Pass to Henderson. Here's Clingan. Back to Avdia. Stolen by Wembanyama. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Sharp against Williams. From downtown. Sharp, no good. San Antonio leading by 6. Here's Castle. Oh, throw it down. Wow. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Up top, Avdia. Pass to Henderson. 5 to shoot. They set the screen. With the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
The inescapable length of Wemby. What a block.
Sinks that one from the post. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Henderson for 3. On target from range.
Ooh, he's on 1-4 to start the game. Looking to step it up.
Pass to Castle. Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
To the middle. It's stolen away. Outside, Williams. Pass to Castle. Launches a 3. Sharp grabs the miss.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And the bucket is good.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Outside, Williams. Drills it from deep. Williams has got his second basket on the night.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And the Blazers making a change here. Simons checked in. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Williams. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Get ready, everybody. If you see yourself on the screen, show us your best move. Let's go. Let's see those dance moves. court.
And here's Sharp. 10 points for him. Offline with a 3. Fox outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player. That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Fox against Simons. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And we got to also mention their intensity on defense so far. I mean, the number of steals they've collected has been substantial.
Free throw, no good for Fox. Richard, the first winner of the NBA Clutch Player of the Year, De'Aaron Fox.
And he's great late in games because he's so quick. You got to give him space. But he's improved his outside shot, so you can't just lay off of him. It makes him a little tough to guard, especially late.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Avdia. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan. Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Denny Avdia taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. He's perfect from the line this time.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Down low. Avdia with a steal. Pass to Strus. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throws drop for Strus. Both shots good from the stripe.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Here's Fox. Simons with a rebound. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. 7-point differential. And Trent the bucket on the assist by Avdia.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Wembanyama down low. He's against Ayton. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Fades back. Here's Sohan. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And here's Simons outside. Gets the 3 to fall. And now it's just a 2-point San Antonio lead. Fires away from way outside. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. San Antonio on top, up by 2. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
Well, Portland's shooting 47% on this one, looking efficient on the court for San Antonio here in the second. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Devin Vassell. Ayton with a screen. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
The first one falls, and San Antonio making a change here. That one drops. He ties it up. Ball at 48% so far. Wembanyama pass to Vassell. On the take. An easy 2 on the layup. Vassell's got his first points of the night.
He wasn't going to settle on that play. Vassell with the assertive take to the bucket.
Simons outside. Over Fox. Simons' shot is good. Simons has got 5 points. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. Vassell finds Fox from the arc. Rebounded by Trent.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game. The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Fox outside. Oh, Fox gets up and throws it down.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Fox against Simons. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Simons got 4 points now in the quarter.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Simons against Fox. Fades and shoots. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Interesting choice going for the fadeaway. An unnecessary flourish in that case.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
So for the Blazers, Clingan, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Strus. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Williams comes in for Fox. Simons up top to the paint. Opthia can't get it to go. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And now that this new season is underway, Grant, how critical is it to get off to a good start?
Well, B.A., it's so important, but not the end-all, be-all. It's a long season, plenty of time to build towards your goal. You're going to have some setbacks along the way, but just keep your head down and keep pushing forward.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Clingan, covered by Wembanyama. Simons up top. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Also, his ability to push the action and get to the line made a huge difference.
And the Spurs shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Castle. He's covered by Simons. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. That's on Anthony Simons. San Antonio shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell.
Castle at the line for 1.
Now Henderson, 20 points for him last game against Atlanta. Off the outside. And here's Simons outside, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Outside Wembanyama. Inside. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Here's the pick, and here's Simons outside. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Henderson, the pass to Avdia. Back to Henderson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
So for the Blazers, Kamara comes in for Trent, and Shaden Sharp subbed in for Simons. Spurs lead by 3. Now here's Williams. 17 points for him last game against Oklahoma City. From deep, Wembanyama, pure from 3-point range. Wembanyama's got 11 points.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Back to Henderson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, despite standing about 6'2", Henderson has a big-time vertical, and he plays a lot bigger than his height.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Henderson. Solie makes one of two, and the second one misses. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4". Skill. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
And he's going for the lob. 6 to shoot. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
You know, I like that decision from Henderson, giving up the rock.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Spurs. The shot's good. Williams has got his third basket on the night right there.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Kamari. And here's Avdia. It's Sharp on the wing. He's got 10. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Outside Johnson. Outside Williams. Misses the three.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Avdia. Deflected. Now here's Williams. He's closely guarded. 20 feet out. Avdia pulls it in. Blazers trail by 3. Fires the 3. And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Avdia. Henderson's got 8.
Yeah, something Henderson is still working on. Getting his three-point shot to be a little more consistent.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Hook loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. 5th on the list, San Antonio.
That tells you the kind of strong defense they played last season. It wasn't easy to bring the ball inside against them at all.
Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Avdia. Walker, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized. But with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players. And he's become a ferocious scorer.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Henderson outside. And there's a pick. There's Simons for the 3. They get it again. Oh, they pick off the pass. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Castle, defended by Henderson. Here's Wembanyama. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Simon's shot is good.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Here's Williams. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Simons outside. Henderson against Williams. Three-pointer sharp. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Oh, not enough to slow down Wembanyama.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Henderson against Williams. Here's Sharp. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer it home.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Castle. He's covered by Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Walker, a screen on Simons. Castle for 3. Counted from distance. Castle's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the San Antonio Spurs. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half-off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that bowling ball a little too hard, Ernie. I don't know.
False. I have a finesse game, Kenny. One time I hit a sit-down shot from the seats behind the lane.
Shaq's like a trick shot artist out there. He's diving, he's spinning. I'm curious to see what's left in the bag. I'll get the lanes. You guys bring your own shoes this time. All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Portland Trail Blazers.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy looks, Shaq.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt the...
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
Blazers trail by 7. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Clingan out there with Abdia. And it's Kamare in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Second chance shot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
For San Antonio, number 15. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Henderson with it. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Wembanyama double team, just 5 to shoot. Abdia with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
He takes it in. Castle misses. Blazers trail by 7. Avdia outside. It's Sharp on the wing. There's a screen. Wembanyama with some nice D. San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Wembanyama so comfortable inside.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Henderson scanning the floor. Outside Sharp. Fires from deep. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Here's Wembanyama. Portland grabs the miss.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Now here's Henderson, guarding closely. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
He is so energetic on the drive. Henderson manages to put the defense in a bad spot.
2 shots.
And he drops the first. Henderson hits them both. San Antonio leading by 4. Outside Wembanyama, down low. From 15 feet away. And it's Portland with a rebound. Klingen's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
3-pointer Sharp. Again, the miss by Portland. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Castle. 6 to shoot. Buries it from 3. Castle's got 16 points now.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Klingen. Henderson outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And now it's a 9-point Spurs lead.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Number 2, second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And San Antonio making a change here. Sohan's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
We're on the lookout.
Spurs lead by 7. Here's Castle. 16 points for him. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Sharp, a screen on Williams. Got a piece of it.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Pass to Kamari. Outside Sharp. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Here's Castle. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
With a strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Williams against Henderson. Pass to Castle. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
He's got bunnies. Sohan, a high flyer.
Blazers trail by 13. It's Abdia on the wing. Now Sharp. Shoots. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
The first free throw is good. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Portland. Good on both. Spurs lead by 11. To the middle. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Abdi outside. Pass to Henderson. The 3-ball. Knocks it down from distance. Henderson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Walker passes to Vassell. Shoots over Simons. And Vassell, the bucket on the assist by Walker. Vassell's gotten his second bucket on the night. Fox against Henderson. From the high post. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Henderson's got 15.
Yeah, very efficient shooter from inside the arc. Henderson can beat you in a plethora of ways.
It's Vassell with the drive. Shoots over Simons. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Again, the Trailblazers, good for 2.
Boy, Simons' jump shot is pure from anywhere on the floor.
Here's Fox. It's hauled in by Henderson. And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. Down by 12. Pass to Klingon. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Here are your Blazers breakers and screws.
And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. Number 1, the Spurs.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
Here's Johnson. Second shot opportunity, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
First personal foul.
You know, after playing as a starter most of his career, Keldon Johnson showed he can act as a sixth man if needed, Richard.
Not every player can make that switch mentally. Johnson brings the same energy as a starter as he does to the second unit. It's a great attitude on that young man.
Free throw drops for Johnson.
Almost kind of a throwback wing. Johnson, he likes to slash, put pressure on the defense.
Trent outside. 4-3. And the three-pointer goes. Trent's got his third basket of the night.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Simons. And it's Fox missing.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Simons against Johnson. And a two-handed jam!
Digging deep, Simons to the hole himself.
Spurs lead by 10. Fox outside. Pass to Walker. Soft touch off the glass. Walker's got 6.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Simons finds Trent. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Aiden. Yabusele. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Fox. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's San Antonio earning this break in the action, up 10. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Devin Vassell out there with De'Aaron Fox.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Yeah, this is what the schedule looks like for Portland. On Monday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Houston Rockets.
And for that game against Miami, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be their 6th contest of the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
He does not get the second one. San Antonio leading by 9. Here's Fox. And Fox takes it all the way to the rim.
Flashing that creativity is so much fun watching Fox carve up defenses like this.
Fox against Simons. Stolen by Vassell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And the 11th pick in 2020. Devin Vassell was drafted for his defense, but Richard, his shot creation has come a long way.
Yeah, he's very comfortable handling and operating in the mid-range. One of his best ranges. He's moved past that 3 and D tag, and he's showing he can do so much more.
And he makes the first.
If there's one thing that we've learned about Vassell since he came into the league is that he is a tough competitor. He will battle each and every night.
off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Strus against Vassell. Trent left side. Lets it go from the wing. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's Wembanyama. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
And what's scary about Wemby is that his jumper is only getting better.
On the wing, Simons. He's covered by Fox. And down it goes. 2 points. Simons has got 22.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Fox with a screen on Trent. Here's Vassell. Off target from 3-point range. Blazers trail by 10. Right side, Strus. Pass to Trent. Simons, a screen on Vassell. Trent. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Fox outside. To the paint. And it's Portland with a rebound. Avdia's got 5 rebounds in the game. Trent outside. Fox against Simons. The floater. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Henderson, he's checked in for Strus. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Castle's checked in for Vassell. Clock at 4. 13 feet out. No good off the glass. Spurs lead by 8. Fox left side. San Antonio again missing.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Oh, Fox with a steal. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, De'Aaron Fox at the line for 1.
We look at the pace of this league, and Fox, look, he is built for it.
Blazers trail by 11. Pass to Ayton. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
San Antonio.
San Antonio with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Fox. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
Henderson, the pass to Trent. Lets it go from deep. With the putback, Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Sinks it from distance.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Henderson against Fox. Henderson, the pass to Trent. To halt the run. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Outside Wembanyama. Over Ayton. Wembanyama, no good. Blazers trail by 14. And he lobs it up top. Henderson finds Ayton. There's the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. Clingan, he's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Trent. Williams is checked in for San Antonio. Oh, they get a hand on it. Henderson, the pass to Avdia. Fires the three. That shot, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Castle. Wembanyama screen. Castle misses.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Henderson. Oh, Williams with the block. And here's Wembanyama. Here's Castle, guarded by Sharp. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, B.A. That's the type of life I would have lived.
Kamara, he's checked in for Portland. Good on the second one. Blazers trail by 15. Outside Sharp. Over Castle. Goes back up. A nice shot by Clingan.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Here's Castle. They set the pick. And he goes in for the dunk.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Kamari. Back to Henderson. Solid defense from Williams.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Castle. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Spurs lead by 17.
Just an absolute force on the glass. He was not going to be denied.
Here's Clingan. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And you watch Donovan Clingan. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. San Antonio leading by 15. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama screen. Here's Castle, guarded by Sharp. And that one's drained from the low block. Castle's got 16 in the second half. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Kamari. Back to Henderson. There's the triple. That one no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul, third team foul.
That one's off.
At the line for 2, Henderson.
And he's good on the second.
Ooh, you hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
San Antonio leading by 18. Williams passes to Wembanyama. Back to Williams. It's hauled in by Henderson. Portland has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Kamari. Avdia with it. To the inside. Shot clock at 3. Three-pointer Sharp. Nails it from 3. Sharp's got 20.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Spurs.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Victor Wembanyama.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
Henderson left side. Pass to Kamari. Outside Sharp. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Sharp against Wembanyama. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill,
Oh, say does that star-spangled.
It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. Well, here we are, Greg. At the very start of the season, and many teams are still figuring things out.
And Kevin, you can't take any of these lineups as final just yet. Coaches might keep trying some new things, tinkering a little bit, and these teams are very much works in progress.
And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Dandridge. Naz Reid out there with Connect. Then it's Austin Reed. And it's Doncic in at the point. Aldama. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And, you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
He hits the second from the line. Doncic with it. Moves back up. Dandridge's shot is good.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Now, Will Hardy talked to me a little while ago. Obviously, they're trying to limit the damage Luka Doncic inflicts. That's at the front of his mind. He said, Luka is going to get his. We can't stop that, but we can't let him set up everyone else for easy ones. When the whole team gets involved, we're cooked. We're going to make him work for every assist out there. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka's going to cook you.
Outside, George. Offline with his three. Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Doncic. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Doncic has got his second bucket tonight.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
Markkanen kicks to George. Utah moving it around. 6 to shoot. Kessler the screen. Dandridge pulls it in. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Doncic. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Doncic has got 7 points in the game. George passes to Aldama. Sinks the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Pass to Doncic. Stolen by George. Now Aldama. Stolen by Connect. Now the Lakers on the break. And Connect slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Kessler a screen on Doncic. George with no one around. From the arc. Reeves with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Doncic. Rebound, Utah. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
Aldama can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 5. Dandridge passes to Doncic.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all three levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
And here is Doncic. 29 points for him last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend him.
And Kessler throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And it's Doncic missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
For Utah, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Two shots.
Free throw good, Sexton.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton? A crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
Achua, he's checked in for Utah. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Hachimura is checked in for Naz Reid. George against Doncic. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And that's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
To the left side wing. Achua finds Sexton. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
To the inside. It's tipped. George with the steal. Sexton the pass to Achua. Pass break. The Lakers. Here's Dandridge. And that one is stuffed right through.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
George passes to Sexton. Back to George. Outside, Markkanen. Outside, Sexton. Shot clock at 5. The 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Sexton kicks to Achua. George looking over the floor. Looking for Markkanen. He gets it there. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Doncic outside. Now here is Hachimura. Covered by Achua. And it's Doncic missing. Jazz trail by 4. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Markkanen. Beyond the arc. Reeves with the rebound.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now, here's Achua. Defense right on him. Markkanen finds George. Shoots over Doncic. And the wing jumper offline.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. And they double up Doncic. In a wide open look for Hachimura. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. George passes to Kessler. And the layup's good off the glass. Kessler's got his second bucket.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Takes the three. Sexton grabs the board. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. It's a 5-point game. George against Doncic. Here's George. Fires the three. A three-pointer is right on target. George has got 7.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Jared Vanderbilt. Ante Exum is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Connect, and it's Dandridge in at the center. A shot by Clarkson, no good. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Dandridge. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Collier, guarded by Doncic. Clarkson goes in, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that. Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Wagner's checked in for the Lakers. And both free throws good for Clarkson.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind. And it's fun to watch. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Jazz have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
The first free throw is good.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Trying their best to make a comeback. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter. That's one of the ways you trim a deficit.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Oh, good on the triple. Puts it up from 12. Williams' shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 3. 18 feet out, and he can't bank that one in. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Forcing his way inside, Doncic.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Jazz trail by 4. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Aldama. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.